Hey.
See, now it's gonna be hitting. You took too long with this build up, this fake out you did to me, you bitch, and now I'm
Oh,
gonna be
that was
dead.
completely my fault, Pat. I am sorry.
Tell
100%
them
my
what you did.
fault.
Tell them what. Are you sure it's
Okay.
even working this time? Tell them what you did.
Okay, it is working this time. I have it. It looks like it's going. Listen, listener. I'm the one who does the recording for these podcasts, right? I record it on my side, and Pat sits over on Discord. I was not recording my mic's audio for about it was probably about 20 minutes worth of content just then.
It's just me talking.
So, but yeah, you can hear Pat talking to himself in the recording. So maybe I'll release that as the exclusive.
Either like release it or just put it at the very end of this episode. So once the episode's done, if they want to stick around and just hear me
Talk to yourself
talk,
for 20 minutes.
it's just gonna be really like it's gonna be like a pause when you were talking, and then I'm gonna be like, "You ever hear your parents having sex in your house when you were a kid?"
Oh, because we did talk about that. We did. Oh no.
Oh, and then people would be like,
Oh.
"What?"
Oh, so much good content that we're not never gonna be able to put out. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Well, you never put out, so.
Oh, and as Pat's edible is probably hitting him right now.
No, I've never been hit before. Have you ever been
Oh,
in a fight?
no, I haven't. Have you?
No, but like, have you ever been hit by someone? Because that's not
Um,
necessarily a fight.
no, like brothers will like quote unquote hit each other as like fighting,
Yeah,
quote
yeah.
unquote,
You
but
take out the knives and then you really go for
no,
it.
no, no, no. Nothing like real. No real fighting, if you know.
Okay. Yeah. I got you.
You haven't been in a fight either. Doesn't Jackie want to be in a bar fight?
Jackie wants to be in a lot of things, and a bar fight is one of them. No, I've never been in a fight,
The other
although
one
I
is
was.
you.
I know, and I'm ready now. After last night, I'm ready. The only time I ever got hit, like painfully hit, was I was at my cousin's house and we were playing like not playing baseball, we were just hitting balls with an aluminum bat. And he's up to the plate and he's about to swing it, but he gets his backswing up first and he just smashes me in the fucking jaw with the aluminum bat. Right in my mouth,
Jesus
right in my
Christ.
face. I mean, it was an aluminum bat, so like the wood bat probably would have hurt even hurt worse. But yeah, I walked inside crying, and I was like, I was just hit with a bat. Yeah,
I'm assuming it hurt like a lot.
yeah, it was pretty painful, and that was like I think probably the worst pain I've ever been in.
Wow. I can't. What was the worst pain I've ever been in? Um, uh,
Bottoming.
bottoming. No.
No, I don't think that's it. I don't
No,
think
that's
that's it.
not. That's not it. I've never broken a bone, so I don't know the
Oh
pain
my
of
God,
having a
me
broken
neither.
bone. Oh my God, we're so
Although
strong.
they did cut into my nose and take some cartilage, so
Oh, they did so for me as well. And you know what? That post surgery was kind of painful, honestly. Um,
was it?
once those pain meds start wearing off.
I didn't even take them. I took them the first day, and that was it.
Oh, well,
But
it
then
was
again, you
painful for
had
me.
wait, did you have the like the stitches and the plastic shit up your nose?
N- no,
You just had stitches, right?
I had stitches, and I mean they had gauze up my nose. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's like a bandage. It's not like a because like some people get the plastic. They don't do it as much anymore, but these plastic liners that go up your nostril to keep things straight while it heals.
Oh
And
no,
then
I
there are
don't think
these
so.
gnarly videos of people getting it pulled out. It's just a long glob of snot.
Oh.
Oh,
I mean, they did have to clear me out of the snot like in a week in because it was just getting so clogged up in there.
why
Anyway,
didn't you do it yourself?
because
When I did
I
it,
wasn't allowed to blow my nose. They told me I couldn't.
yeah, but they have the wash.
Oh, girl. Girl, I can't do
What?
that.
Oh, I did that, and it was wild, wild. I loved every minute of it. I was like, oh my God, look at all this black dried blood everywhere.
Ew, you. I'm sorry
I
for
did.
the listeners. I wish you guys had the other episode.
Honestly, the other episode was way better.
The other one we were talking about,
Yeah, your mom fucking in the other
yeah,
room.
listening to your parents having sex, and we are also talking about how gay men always talk about fucking. Anyway.
So, do you want to spill the tea on this new game, Fire Emblem Engage?
Oh my god. Hang on. We need to do Let's Get Personal first.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot.
And I'm sorry. I'll do this quickly, being that we just talked about this.
Yeah, regale
So
us.
for me, I started my ADHD medication. I've been on it for about a week now. So
Mm.
lovely journey for me. I love this for me. Um, so you know when they give you a medication, and it lists out all these side effects. Pat's like, I just heard you say this exact
This is
thing.
oh, it's like that. It's that feeling of deja vu.
Anyway,
Go
they
on,
they
go
list
on.
out all the side effects of the medication. And over the last week, if you read down the list of these side effects, I've had basically every single one: nausea,
Bofa.
nausea, like extreme thirst, bofa, um, loss of appetite, constipation, everything on this list of ADHD medication. I had this side effect all the way through. I just felt like shit this whole week, basically.
Yeah.
And that's why the most recent episode of Underqueer Review is being put out a week late because I just could not exist for this week.
Yeah, and your knees are so dry.
Oh my god. I need to moisturize them. That is a separate issue. My knees are peeling. My knuckles are peeling. I just need to
Peeling?
moisturize some
Wait,
more.
like peeling, like sunburnt skin peeling, or just like flaking?
Not like sunburned skin. It's like flaking, yeah.
Okay, because I was thinking peeling, like just peeling off a whole layer, like an
No,
onion.
no. I'm very flaky. I think I just need to. I'm getting old. I need to moisturize. What am I
You
doing?
know who's flaky? Jackie, because they're always sick and they can't hang out.
And then didn't you cancel our plans for next weekend? So who's flaky now?
Why is Siri always listening? Shut the fuck
I think Siri just tried to listen to me as well. Hang
up.
on.
Oh, what did we say? I don't remember. But yeah, you have to moisturize because you're getting old, you said.
Yes, I need to. I'm getting old. I'm
Yeah.
getting wrinkly, I guess. I don't know. I need to moisturize.
Ooh. Oh, okay. I have wrinkles. I have crow's feet starting. Happy lines,
What is
frown lines, that
crow's
kind of thing.
feet?
When you like squint a little bit and there are like three lines by the corner of your lid.
Oh, why? Why? I was thinking like something about your actual feet. Why is it called crow's feet?
Because they look like three little talons.
Oh,
The three
it's
lines.
kind of cute.
I think that's why. Or is it because when crows squint, they have them as well? But it's not their feet. So I don't know what's going on. I moisturize. Oh,
How was your week? That
moist-
oh what?
who cares about my week? Nivea makes a great moisturizer, body moisturizer. I've been using it. It starts very thick.
Mm,
Like it's tough to spread a little bit almost, not like a very like water-based one, I guess.
unlike a gay man.
Tough to spread at first. But then they really warm up and it loosens out. So
Mm-hmm.
it's very good. I've been using it on my hands because my hands are always dry, especially in the winter. So I was using a Vaseline brand thing, and I was like, I need
Yeah.
something new. And my ex used to use Nivea, and his hands were always smooth. Then again, he wasn't white, so it's probably that reason.
Oh,
But then I got some, and the smell is like very kind of mild, so that was good. And then I just every day, twice a day, three times a day, I'm looping up.
lubing up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have this just regular old Vaseline brand moisturizer that I'm gonna start using.
How
Uh,
about just Vaseline?
just what do you mean?
Like you know the regular Vaseline in the containers like just a jelly basically.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna moisturize with that. No.
It'll lock in the moisture.
Ew. How was your week though, Pat?
It was fine. I did some stuff. I did some stuff I've already talked about, but I had volleyball today. I was sore, and I've been sore, and I was tired, and now I'm here, and my migraine is gone, so that's great.
That's lovely. I wonder
Yeah,
why it's gone.
McDonald's.
Oh, honestly, bless.
I had some. I was coming home starving from volleyball, and I was like, I need it. So I got a McDouble, a McChicken, and a medium fries, and I ate all of it.
I ordered from my local pizzeria for dinner, and
Mm.
after I ate, I had a wrap. I felt something churn in my stomach. I was like, "Oh no!"
Ooh.
I was like, "Oh no, it's coming for me." And then
Did it
it
happen?
didn't come for me. It might happen later. Who knows?
Middle of the night, wreck your sheets. So can we spill the tea on Fire Emblem
All right,
Engage now?
let's spill the tea on Fire Emblem Engage. let's start over because we were just talking about this.
Fucking
How do you feel
stupid.
about the game overall, generally speaking?
It was mediocre.
Okay.
For me, it was mediocre. That's and it for a bunch of reasons. Gameplay is roughly the same. Of course, they introduced an engage mechanic, but like for me, the novelty wore off really quickly.
Mhm.
But that's just me. The story was bland. You can have it all Nintendo. You can make good games with great mechanics and a good story.
Mhm.
You know,
Apparently not.
please. No, they can. They can. What's a Nintendo game that had a great story that you played?
I don't think Nintendo games are well known for their stories.
Story. Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Love that story.
I never played that one.
Oh fuck. Okay. Now, what do you think about Fire Emblem Engage?
I agree with you. My general
Mm.
feeling is that the plot was okay. It was not the greatest plot in the world, but then again, I'm like thinking about previous Fire Emblem games that I've played, and the plots for those games were also kind of just okay.
Yeah,
Um,
they're not winning awards.
yeah, they're not winning awards. So yeah, I mean, with all the exposition that they give you in this game, with the hours of exposition that they give you in this game, um, it's not that great. But anyway, I
Yeah.
thought the gameplay was good. It was fun. I
Yeah.
I thought the engage mechanic added a lot of uniqueness to what you're able to do, and some
Mm.
fun creative things and ways that you can play the game. So I enjoyed it. The gameplay, at least, not the plot.
What was your most used emblem, you think? Like, who were you
I
engaging with all the time?
um uh, Probably the one that I found the most useful. I found Ike really useful.
Hmm.
You put him on like I put him on Diamant, and you just kind of
So did I.
oh. So you just kind of put him on Diamant, send him in. He buffs his defense really high, and you just have him great Aether a bunch of people when they run up to him.
Yeah, I think I used it was either Micaiah or Celica the most.
Oh,
It
really?
was one of them because um having Micaiah on your healer is just amazing.
Oh yeah, easy,
And
easy.
then Celica's just on fucking clan,
Mm,
big, big fireballs raining from the sky.
I live.
Raining. But then
Oh,
Ike was
I
probably third.
I also really liked Byleth as well.
Yeah, because he can make people move again.
Yes, he has Goddess Dance.
I
He can make up to four
love
people
that.
move again. I was like, that's lit.
Jizzed, jizzed
Oh,
everywhere. And I think beyond that, though, not really. Like Lynn, I liked because you can range attack with your bow and arrow.
yeah.
But the other ones, I'm trying to think of like, I never used the fucking brother sister combo really. Like I
Oh,
engaged,
yeah.
but not for anything fun. Twin attack.
Twin attack.
Twin
I mean,
attack.
twin attack could have been. It was useful sometimes.
Well,
Um,
yeah, I mean, it's definitely useful, but in terms of like, I don't know, novelty of the emblem,
yeah, I would say. You know which one was kind of a sleeper for me, but I used it all the time. Korin.
really?
Yeah. So you put Korin on Yunaka, um, and the you know how Korin gives you the ability to like change the terrain, right?
Yeah.
So for Yunaka and I think for Thieves, the terrain changing ability is to put fog on top of yourself. Um, and when you put
Oh.
fog on top of yourself, Yunaka has a special ability that gives her really high avoidance when she's in
Mhm.
like either fog or like another space that provides avoidance. So if you put
Yes.
this fog on top of Yunaka, um, basically, especially in endgame, basically every enemy has a 0% chance of hitting her.
Well,
So,
good.
so you just run Yunaka kind of just into a bunch of enemies, put the fog on her, and then they all run up to her, and they all just die because they can't hit her.
And she has that good, usually double attack, high crit potential.
Exactly. So she just and you give her a
Love
silver
that.
dagger that's +4, and you or
Mm,
+4 +5. She just kills everything.
she
Um,
does.
like you should look at all of my last chapter like MVPs, and they're all Yunaka and Korin.
Oh, I think all mine were really clan. Clan just blew up everything.
Clan and Celica.
Clan
Mm,
Celica. Clam
mm.
Shelica.
Um,
Clam Shelica.
Clam Chowder. How do you feel about the fact that? Oh, first of all, who did you give your pact ring to?
Rosado.
Oh, nice.
Obviously, I wanted him. Oh, I need Rosado in real life. I need like a femboy Twinkie kind of guy. Actually, a femboy buff guy. I don't care. I just need that femboy in
Ooh,
my life, that cat boy, and I would just be like, of course you're gonna date me or be.
oh.
Although I'm sure you maybe it didn't happen to you, but when I gave it to Rosado, it was like we're gonna be best friends forever.
Yeah, so I actually
Yeah,
looked
best friends who come dump each other.
I looked this up. So there's only a set number of characters that if you give the pact ring to, it's implied that it's a romantic ending as opposed to like
Yeah.
a best friend platonic ending.
Who are they?
Um, let me pull the list up.
Well, okay,
Let me
were
go
there
look
any
it up.
men on it? Were there any men on it?
Yes. So it is you can romance anybody on the list as any gender. So you can be gay, and there are men on it.
Yeah.
And
Who are the men?
Alfred's one of them.
What? Alfred the
Diamant.
old man? Wait,
No,
no, Alfred's the prince.
Alfred's the prince.
Okay, okay. I think he's the
Diamant.
old
Let me
man.
get the list. Fire Emblem Engage romance
You know, when I was
options.
younger, Diamant would have hit like as a cool guy to have my team. Now I just want the women and the twinks. I don't want the cool buff gruff dude. I want the women and the twinks.
Hello. Okay, here are the romance options. Alfred, Bunay. I didn't use Bunay. I don't even know who that is.
Who the
Chloe.
fuck is Bunay?
Some guy. I didn't use him. Chloe, Citrine, Gold Mary, Diamant,
Citrine.
Diamant, Ivy, Jade, Kagetsu, Lapis.
Kage. He can have a real romantic thing with Kagetsu.
Yeah.
They gave it to him, but not Rosado.
Unfortunately, yeah. Louis or Louis, whatever his name is.
My God.
Mavier, which is interesting.
Obvious. So Clan's not on this list either.
No.
Is
Hang
it
on.
because
I'm
Clan's a
not done.
child?
I'm not done. Marin, Panette, and Seedal are all the people you can romance.
Well, yeah, I imagine Seedall. He looks like he's a dancer. He's a loving, hippie.
Yeah, and then I gave mine to Fagato because I love Fagato, and I was like, he was like, "We're gonna be allies forever." I was like, "What? I want you two to fuck."
I want you to put it in me, Fogato.
What the fuck?
Forgot about it. How about Affogato?
What? What are you
Do you think
saying?
that's his name? Do you think it's based off Affogato? Coffee with ice cream, Affogato, but his name is okay.
I don't know.
Thank you.
You're
Riveting
welcome.
stuff we have here.
Anyway, I'm upset that I didn't get one of the romance endings. But yeah, how do you feel about the fact that you can just be gay in this one?
I love it that you could be gay in the last one too.
Yeah, but they only gave you one gay male option and two gay female options.
But in the DLC they gave you another one.
Okay, but then you have to buy the DLC in order to
I
be more
know.
gay.
Did Conquest have gay things?
I think in Conquest you could be gay with one person.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. Obviously, there's more than one person, so it's progression, which is great. But they should
Yeah.
have let me know beforehand, because I wouldn't have given my ring to Rosado if I knew they were never gonna fuck.
Yeah, I also didn't know because I didn't want to spoil myself.
Oh yeah, I tried to avoid everything like the plague.
But now I know. I almost gave the ring to Ivy because I love Ivy. Did you use Ivy?
No,
Okay, Slay.
I had Rosado. I already had my flying unit.
Oh, I used both Rosato and Ivy. I used both of them.
Wow, that's a lot of flying units. Did you make? I mean, did you have any more like I don't know
What?
what's the word I'm thinking of? Oh my God. Besides wyverns or whatever, did you use any of the other ones like the wolves, the fucking drake? I guess they were riding drakes, but there's wyverns. Or I think there's griffiths or hippogriffs in it, like from Harry
Yeah, I
Potter.
didn't. I didn't use any other flying units besides the Wyverns because, I mean, they give you Chloe, but then I stopped using Chloe like midway through the game
Yeah.
probably. And every other unit I just didn't class into a flying class. I also didn't use the
Mhm.
Wolf either because they give you Marin, but I had already had like a full team by the time they give you her. Um,
Um.
and I mean, the only other unit that kind of used knives was like Yunaka or the other knife guy. And I just kept Yunaka as a thief.
Oh, I turned her into that wolf thing. She gets a tail.
She gets a tail.
But it also moves. So I'm like, it's not a cosmetic tail. Like she grew a tail when she classed up with this fucking wolf. Like, how does that fucking work?
Girl, I don't
Jesus.
know. Also, one thing that we didn't mention, and we were talking about before I had to reset the recording, is
Oh my god.
Sombron. Um,
Sombron.
do we want to talk about it again, or do we just want to move
I mean,
on?
I'll just say that Fire Emblem dropped the ball when they made him interesting in the last fucking second of the game. Like they just give us like a few chapters to learn and love the man. Jesus.
I know it did kind of fall flat when you kind of you're kind of given a reason to uh, empathize with him, I guess. But then you
Yeah.
just spend the whole game hating him, and then they give you a chance to empathize with him at the last second. It kind of falls flat a little bit. I don't know.
I
Um,
need I need bigger build up.
yeah, maybe we'll learn more in the DLC. Hopefully.
Ugh. Oh, God, I'm gonna have to pay for that too.
Who else was your favorite? Who was like your favorite unit, battle wise?
Um, I don't know. I mean, I use Clan the most, so probably him, just because put him on that horse and he just runs around blowing things up with magic. I mean, you can't really
Can't beat
fault
that.
him. But
Can't beat that. You made him a mage knight.
I did. I
Oh,
really liked Lapis. I made her into a general, and she just went around smacking shit.
I love that for Lapis. I tried using Lapis, but then I got rid of her.
La well, you just throw away women. Women are disposable to you.
Oh, I would say my
Uh,
lineup was about half men, half women at the end.
I think mine was oh, I guess it was close to that. Oh, ew, diversity.
Ew.
Very ew.
All right. Let's. Is there anything else you want to spill the tea about while we're here?
No.
Okay, great. Should we talk about
Back.
politics? Why does politics suck?
It's did Tennessee, is that the state who banned drag shows?
Tennessee. Did it pass?
I think it did.
Oh, ew, ew.
I
So, what was the rule? It's like they banned drag in any place that children might be present. Is that the
It
rule?
was like any like in public property can't have any like adult themed shows, drag shows.
Yeah.
And you get apparently I heard that the first offense is like a fine and up to a year in prison, and then the second or third offense is like 6+ years in prison.
Well, one thing I don't understand about this is that the point is that you don't want children seeing men dressed as women, right? Or like
Hmm.
I guess vice versa. I think the law specifically was like any person that's dressed as a gender that is not like what they were assigned at birth, right?
It's something like that because there was an article or something or a commentator saying that like now just transgendered people are gonna have to be very careful.
Yeah, a transgender person just walking around and existing near a child um,
Ugh.
could be
First of all, I'm
arrested.
so sorry for that transgendered person. I wish you weren't near a child.
Honestly, being near children, exhausting. Oh my
Terrible,
god,
absolutely.
there was an open house. There's an open house near right across the street from me because they're selling their house.
Oh my god, maybe I should move in.
Oh my god, you should. No.
Neighbors.
um, so I guess all of the parents decided to go and do the open house, and
Yeah.
all of the children were just left outside running around.
Oh god.
So there was like, I think probably 10 children running around my neighborhood today, and they were all up in my lawn. My dogs were freaking out, going crazy. I wanted to be
Yeah.
like the old man that goes outside, like, get off my lawn, my god.
Don't you wish that your house was on a road with more heavy traffic? 18-wheelers coming by.
Oh my god. Hello?
That's what happened in Pet Cemetery. The little kid goes outside and gets murdered by a truck
Oh,
driver, and then they
I
bring it
saw
back to
Pet
life.
Cemetery, I
And then they
think.
bring it back to life by burying it in like the cursed indigenous graveyard.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Anyway, right. Tennessee passed this anti-drag, anti-trans bill. Um, I just like here's my opinion on all of this nonsense.
Yeah.
Um, what happened to like freedom of expression, freedom of speech? Like,
Yeah. Well, I think what happened was obviously the Republicans have some sort of boner for shitting on the queer community.
Well, yeah, but then you can't
And
go
then
around saying, "Oh, I'm all about freedom. Like America's the freest country in the world. You could do whatever you want," and then go ahead and ban everything.
yeah, well, that's because they just want to ban the shit that offends or discredits them. They want to celebrate the shit that's, all of their conservative ideals.
Why are they such snowflakes?
I don't know, but it's just ugh. It's like we're moving backwards. We're moving backwards. And it's just so shitty and terrible. And now I saw there was a video of a drag queen at a drag bar, like giving a speech going like, very soon this will be an illegal thing for me to do. If I step outside, this bar, I could be fined and jailed and shit.
That's so annoying. I like. What is the drag queen supposed to do then? So show up to the bar, dress in drag, only at the bar, and then undress in drag and to leave.
Yeah, I mean, some queens do that, I think, but not like obviously it's not probably what they do all the time. And then the risk of obviously getting fined and in prison makes it that much more
Yeah, and then
annoying.
where? So is it only adult establishments? So like what? A bar, and where else? Like any other establishment,
Well
basically.
no, they also don't want them doing like drag reading to kids at the library either.
Well, even not even thinking about that. What if someone wants to do like a drag brunch? We went to drag brunch once. That was amazing.
Well you can't now, bitch. They're
In Tennessee.
once that governor signs the bill, because I think they hadn't been signed, but it had been voted on. Once he signs the bill, because it's a dude, that's over. It's a wrap. No more drag brunch, bitch. You're gonna have to go to normal brunch.
Oh, I'll get to go to drag brunch. I live in the great state of New
I
Jersey.
was talking to the Tennesseans. There are two Tennessean listeners. Very sad.
I feel bad for Tennessee, though. In Wyoming, though, they did the trans activists defeated a bill recently that was aimed at banning transgender healthcare for minors. So that was fun.
Yeah. So some states have shit together, and some don't.
Well, Tennessee, we're looking at you. What happened with this train derailment? What is going on here?
Which one? There was like two.
There was two. Okay, well, I've only heard of the one in Ohio.
Well, I think the other one wasn't as bad, but there was another train derailment.
Oh my god,
Uh,
what is Pete Buttigieg doing?
well, it's didn't like the train people strike and then their demands weren't met and they were forced to go back to work and they're pissed about it.
Yeah, that did kind of happen. That was probably on the Biden administration for kind of forcing rail
Yeah.
workers to keep working and not strike.
And like people were drawing connections like, oh, it was like you had all these, train constructors, conductors, whatever, complaining that the system is bad. And look now, they're trying to unionize, trying to get a better deal. You shut them out, and look, derailments everywhere, especially the one in Ohio that is, what is it, vinyl chloride?
Yeah,
Vinyl
vinyl
chloride?
chloride, some other chemicals that are like cancerous and like
Yeah, I mean, great. Look what you did, guys.
look what you did. And then they're saying that, all the residents of that East Palestine, they're saying that all of them can go home basically. Like, is it safe?
I'm going to err on the side of accurate, educated scientist understands how vinyl chloride, let's say, leaves or enters an environment.
Yeah.
And hopefully they said, guys, it's okay for them to go back in. But if not, I don't know because I'm not a chemist. I don't know what that shit is.
I just think it's shitty. And like you can blame Trump for this if you want to, because you can't like like
You
his
should.
his administration did deregulate a whole bunch of this stuff. He
Yeah.
was all about deregulation, so you can kind of blame Trump for this. But then again, like why after Trump left office, why didn't they do anything to fix it? Like I don't understand.
I what's that meme of that girl? She's like voguing and she goes, I don't understand. I don't understand.
What is
I
that
mean,
from? What is that from?
it's I don't know, it's some fucking video online. But it's this woman just voguing or duck walking or something, just saying that over and over again. I don't know. I mean, it's a great wake up call now because people will be like, "Oh, maybe we should fix up our infrastructure."
Maybe we should fix up our infrastructure. Maybe we should have more regulated processes, especially when transporting toxic chemicals. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It just
Um,
seems wild to me.
it's very wild. And then of course the first like 3 or 4 days no one was really covering it. I kept seeing it, like I kept seeing it on TikTok and nowhere else. And I was like, is no one talking about this? Like, what is going on?
And then people talked about it, and it was like,
Now they won't shut up about it.
now they won't
Jesus.
shut up about. Well, now, did you see that Trump visited the town?
Yeah, he brought his expired water. Brought his nasty expired bottled water.
But like, I'll give Trump one thing. That was a solid move. That was like a really solid political move.
Of course, because his base fucking shits their pants about him whenever he does anything somewhat like respectful or presidential.
Yeah, and it's like, of course it's in Ohio because Ohio is like basically a red state now, right? They'll say it's a swing state, but honestly, after the last couple of presidential elections, I don't know. Um,
Damn.
Regardless, the people of Ohio definitely are not voting for Biden. At least from that town, they're not voting for Biden at this point because
I
they're
don't,
like
yeah.
Trump showed up and Biden didn't, even though it was Trump's fault.
I know, but the governor was asked by Biden, "Do you need anything?" And the governor said no.
uh, they can say no all they want. The people who are gonna vote for Trump in the 2024 election, they don't know how to make the connection that they think that Biden didn't help, not because the mayor declined. They just think that
Mm,
Biden didn't provide aid, and that's all they see.
well,
They can't get to that second layer. They can't make that connection.
are you saying that they're not intelligent?
No, I'm just saying they see on the surface level what they want to see, which is what we all do. Confirmation
Yeah.
bias, mama.
Oh my God. Shut up. Confirmation bias, mama. Oh my God, that's so fucking funny.
It's true though. Like if you don't question something, then obviously if you
Yeah.
see the surface level thing, you're gonna be like, oh, I can draw a wrong conclusion based on that.
Wrong.
Um, wrong.
Wrong.
Anyway, solid move
Anyway,
by Trump. Do you think Trump's gonna win the primary and it's gonna be Trump versus Biden again?
I'm sure he's gonna win the primary. I can't imagine him not winning the primary, but yeah, I mean, unless Biden dies, but
Oh,
I don't think he's not that I want him to. I'm just saying he might. No, I think it'll be him against whatever Democrat Biden most likely too. So, although didn't I hear that Marianne Williamson is running for president again?
for what party? For what party?
I'm assuming she's gonna run independent. I guess I don't know.
Who cares about Marianne Williamson? Her and her
I mean,
crystals. She's coming
I
back.
care deeply, but not for the reason that she'd want me to. I care deeply about her crystals and her relationship with the what is it, the Prime Minister of what the fuck country was she talking about? Australia or some shit?
Oh God! All right.
Yeah.
What's new with the gays? What's going on with the gays nowadays? Um,
What is new with gay people? They're rotten.
oh, Jeffree Star is transphobic apparently, as I
And then he
heard.
put out that follow-up. Okay, so there was a video of him being interviewed by someone, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't like the whole pronoun business, they, them. I think a lot of that came about because people were bored at their homes during COVID." Jesus Christ. And then I think he released a follow-up video where he was like, that wasn't me bashing transgender people, it was just me saying that I didn't agree with pronoun usage. And I was like, either way, you're an asshole, and you're, as a member of the queer community, you're really bringing us back. You're dragging us down.
As a member of the queer community who presents as a gender that is not his own, like even though his gender he probably identifies as male,
I think so.
even if his gender identity is male, he still presents himself frequently as not a male. So I don't understand.
Yeah, like not a male in the stereotypical American sense of what a male should look like, for sure.
If you're going based off of Western men and women regalia and like
Yeah, then he does not fall in it.
he does not fall in what classically a man would wear. He dresses
Yeah.
more in what a woman would wear
I mean, him in that snake skin he's got on because he's a lizard
because he's a
person.
lizard person.
I mean, hateful, hateful. Oh God, I hate people.
But like, what? I is this like him trying to draw attention to himself because he wants to be relevant again? Like,
Well, because he
uh,
has so many scandals, he's always on and off again in terms of like in the social eye and well liked or not in or not well liked. So I don't know.
Well, to be a gay man, as what he is, like in the makeup industry, and like presents as he presents, it just seems like a weird move to be like non-binary people don't exist.
Well, he's basically pulling, like a Caitlyn Jenner kind of thing where you have this like now queer, not maybe icon, but person who is well known queer person.
Yeah.
And they just start saying shit that the rest of us turn around and we're like, the fuck is that one saying? Tell that queer person to shut up. The rest of us are trying to get our rights and keep them.
Tell that gay cis white man to shut up.
That lizard person that looks like he looks like a skeleton with skin, but the skin just was put like upside down and inside out. He's got something going
He does
on.
look a little strange, doesn't he? Like,
Not strange, but I just think the
no, his
moment you
facial
just
structure, his facial structure.
well, maybe he's very angular, villainous,
Oh, very
angular.
villainous.
But
Although
like,
a lot of Disney villains are queer coded, but that's besides the point.
oh god, what was I trying to say about queer-coded villains? Um, I don't remember, but it's fine. I can't remember what I was trying to
How's
say
that
about.
audible hitting? Is it
Oh
hitting?
no, I remember now. Even if once someone does something really stupid or evil or vindictive, in my eyes, they instantly become uglier.
That's true.
Like
I feel
even
that.
if Jeffree Star is objectively or anyone's objectively hot, he did something so like horrible to our, especially to our community. He's just ugly immediately now.
That's why all politicians are hideous. Have you noticed that?
Yeah,
All of
yeah,
them
I've
are
noticed
so
all of them are
ugly.
hideous. I haven't met a
All of them
hot
are ugly.
politician.
Except for what's that guy's name from Georgia? The
Oh,
what's his
God.
name? Not Raphael Warnock, the other one.
You're saying Raphael Warnock's not hot?
He's kind of old for me. Uh,
That doesn't mean he can't be hot and sexy. Silver Fox? Does he even have hair? I don't know.
he doesn't have hair actually. He's bald.
Well,
Oh my
oh, he
god,
might
what's
have been
his
a Silver
name?
Fox.
What's the senator's name?
They were
I'm
talked
gonna look
about
it
in the
up.
same breath for like a year.
Senators from Georgia. Who are they?
Wouldya,
Oh my god, John Ossoff. Yes.
John Ossoff. I mean, he's cute, sure, but I'm not banging any politician.
Oh my god, John Ossoff and Pete Buttigieg kind of look very similar.
You saying all white gays look the same? Oh
No,
wait,
John
John
Ossoff's
Ossoff's
not
not
gay
gay.
first.
Maybe he is. Is he married? Oh,
Oh
wait, I think
man.
he is married actually. Wait, let me look. Let me look.
Let me see.
John. Oh,
Yes, his spouse is Alicia Kramer.
sounds feminine. Never
Why
mind.
isn't it Alicia Ossoff? Why didn't she take his last name?
Well, you saying women have to take their fucking husband's last name?
Yes. No.
Ew. Okay, I'm looking at John Ossoff. Now I gotta look at Pete.
I feel like they
Let me
kind of
see.
look similar. Do you think they look similar? I feel
Uh,
like they look kind of similar.
wait, I'm gonna Google Pete Buttigieg, John Ossoff, and see if there's a picture of them standing next to each other.
This is the same person.
Oh my god, there is a fucking image of them standing next to each other.
Oh
This
my
one,
god.
oh, he looks younger though in this photo.
Pete
Isn't that?
Pete Buttigieg and John. This is productive of our podcast
Yeah,
right
this
now.
is. I think they look, in this photo at least, they're not similar. I mean, yeah, it's a, like stereotypical. I was gonna say white gay male face, but John Ossoff's not gay.
Stereotypical like
Yeah.
white politician kind of
Yeah.
look. Yeah.
I'll
Anyway.
give it to you that there are some similarities, but I'm not gonna confuse them in a lineup.
No, I don't think so. Oh, here's one with Pete, John Ossoff, and Raphael Warnock. How nice. How sweet.
Have fun.
How fun. Anyway, is there anything else new with the gays? That's where we currently are. We were talking about Jeffree Star.
And then John Ossoff, who's another well-known gay. Um, I don't know what else happened with gay shit. I don't know. I don't think. Well, Lucas Gage, I think, is an actor from White Lotus. And he's just apparently dating some other famous gay man. So
Oh, good for them. Who was that gay man that suddenly took
who
like
was that gay
who was that
man?
gay man that took like a turn to the religious? He like became like a like hardcore Christian.
Oh, yeah. I don't
What was
remember
that
what.
about?
I don't know, but then there's also that other man, Ollie Alexander,
Oh.
who did the transition from white to Korean.
Oh God.
And
Oh.
then he detransitioned and then is now like super right conservative white man, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, I'm over it. I'm over it. Absolutely. I'm not. Don't even want to get
What?
into it.
Just like listing terrible gay men today. I love it.
Because gay men are gay cisgendered men are cisgendered white men are the weakest link of the LGBTQ community.
Yeah. So
Us
weak.
too.
Yeah, you know what? And I'm ready to go.
All right, you want to do some frigid or spicy?
Sure.
All right,
I'm so cold.
you are frigid.
I am frigid. Like my heart.
Oh, Jesus.
So cold.
All right, this is Frigid or Spicy, where we, the gays, rate Twitter hot takes on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being frigid and 5 being spicy. Here's the first one. Hang on, I have to load it. This is from Twitter user at Miru Bunny. Miru Bunny.
Work. I love that.
My hot take is that misandry isn't real in the same way reverse racism isn't real. You can't
What?
oppress your oppressor.
Oh wait. Okay, wait. Do you have to say that again? Because that it confused me immediately.
Okay, my hot take is that misandry
Yeah.
isn't real in the same
Okay.
way that reverse racism
Oh
isn't real.
no.
You can't oppress your
No.
oppressor.
Okay.
Okay.
No, you can't. You can't oppress your oppressor. You know,
Hmm.
that part's right, but you can still fuck up another person.
I think that you're right. You can't oppress your oppressor. However, you can still have biases against, like, misandry is like hatred of men, basically, right?
Yeah, which, I know a lot about.
Yeah, honestly, same. I think you can still have biases against men. Um, like some women can hate men, and a lot of times they could be justified for hating men. Um,
Uh, Very often. You'd be surprised how often.
very often they could be justified for hating men. But you can hate men, but it's not the same way as hating. It's like not the same as hating women, because if you hate women, then you're following the social structure of society as opposed to going against it. If
Hmm.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. But, I mean, yeah. I'm gonna be honest. When you first read me the question, you said misandry, and I was like, what does that mean again? And then I just thought of Missandei from Game of Thrones.
Misand.
So then the statement became, blah, 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 Missandei, reverse racism. I was like, why are we talking about Game of Thrones and reverse racism at the same time? And then I realized what was happening. I
Oh,
realized,
Patrick. Oh,
oh
Patrick.
God. But
What would you
but
rate this one?
yeah, it's cold. It's very cold.
Wait, are you giving
It's
it a one?
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I think.
I am gonna give it like a three. Because it's like
Okay.
almost there, right? Like the whole you can't oppress your oppressor thing is right, but like that doesn't mean that misandry isn't real. And like that
Does it mean Miss Sunday isn't
doesn't
real?
mean misandry isn't real.
Work. Work. What's the next one?
Alright, here's the next one. I'm pulling it up.
Hit me.
No, I'm not gonna hit
Hit me
you.
with your car.
I know you want to be hit so badly.
Not now. Not now, sweetie.
This is from Twitter user at Liam Garu. Garu? Liam Garu. Hot
Sure.
take. Shows ending before they dry out and while people will still miss them is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sure, it's upsetting, but like, it's better that way. It's better that way.
This is kind of what I felt about when I watched The Good Place, because The Good Place was such a good show.
Oh, yeah.
And I kind of wanted it to keep going, but then I was like, no, but if they kept it going, like, what more could they do with this lovely show?
And the ending was
It needed to end.
perfect.
It was. It was so good.
Oh, when she wakes up and he's gone. Oh, it's
Oh.
so, and then she does it. She knows what she's doing, and she's like, "I'm ready to let go. I'm ready to move on," and she moves on.
Instead of just continuing a show to the point where it becomes not good anymore. Like,
Spoiler alert: that was the ending of The Good Place.
oh well.
But I never said a name. It could have been any of the female characters.
Eleanor. Anyway.
I tried to save it. I tried to.
But yeah, hint, hint, Supernatural that just kept going forever until it became not good anymore when they should have just ended it at season 5.
Supernatural on Tumblr were so pervasive. I thought about killing myself every time I went on.
Jesus, okay, hello. Super Hulakians. You remember those?
I hated that. Super Hulakians? It sounds like a fucking Power Ranger thing. I don't know. But I wasn't, and I hated the Doctor Who shit everywhere. I'm like, this might be a good show, but you've ruined it to the point where I'll never watch it.
Oh, what's his name from Sex Education is the new Doctor Who. Did you know that?
Yes, he is. I heard that, and he's also leaving the show.
He's leaving Sex Education, yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know if that was before or after the fourth film was done. Fourth season was done.
There's a whole bunch of
People
people
leaving.
leaving the Sex Education, yeah.
That's what happens when you grow up. People leave, and it hurts.
Oh, it does hurt. And Sex Education was a good show for like one season. Uh,
Oh well, yeah. Well, the third season was better. Well, the whole boyfriend. What you don't date and fall in love with your bully. And I'm not saying someone who just called you like a dumb idiot. I'm talking about someone who bullied you for your sexuality and then like sort of sexually assaulted you, or at least was very, very handsy before
oh,
you went along with it. You know, when he's terrorizing him in the first season.
the bully to boyfriend pipeline.
That's the pipe you don't want.
That's the
You
Alaskan
don't want that.
pipeline. That's the one that I
It's
want.
the Alaskan bullworm.
The Alaskan bullworm. Oh, Sandy,
The-
Sandy.
Sandy. But I can't stand that they're together, and I can't stand it. Maybe I'm just prude. Maybe I'm just a
Okay.
prude. Maybe people should date their abusers. I don't know.
Oh, gee. Okay. Let's rate this one.
Hot. Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it spicy. It's a spicy
Spicy.
take.
Sorry, it's spicy. It's 5. Yeah, because that's the only way I want shows to end.
Yeah, you gotta cut them. You gotta cut them off sometimes. Not canceled, but you gotta end them at a good spot.
Yeah, the writer has to know within a season that the next season's the last, so they can craft a good ending.
Yes, absolutely. All right. Do you want to do a would you could you should you, and then we can sign out.
Girl, I'll try to think of something.
Well, I have one. I actually went onto the Would You Rather Reddit because there's a Would You Rather Reddit.
Oh, I love the hold my feeding tube Reddit.
What?
It's about people who get into serious accidents, but the caveat of posting on it is that the person had to have lived.
Well, obviously.
Well, because someone else could have posted their death video, basically.
Oh, okay. All right.
So you found this Reddit.
I found this Reddit. Would you rather? All right, and here's one of the top ones from this week.
Okay.
You have gained the power to control a certain species. Would you rather control bees, dogs,
Oh.
cockroaches, spiders, or dolphins?
Oh. Well, definitely
I'll
not.
read them off again if you want.
No, definitely not dolphins, because like I'm not gonna stay by the water.
That's okay.
I don't want to live by the water. Uh, Dogs would be great, although it's kind of like, what am I gonna do with that power?
Is it to control dogs?
But like, how am I gonna change the world? I don't know. But spiders would be cool. I can make silk all the time, and I think bees is probably the most economical because I can try to save the bees. You know?
So you're trying to save the world with this power.
Yeah, if I have it, I might as well use it for something
If you could
besides sucking
control
dick and cock.
if you could control cockroaches though, aren't cockroaches like very durable and like can
Yeah, but
survive
like,
anything?
but what's that do for me?
You could send them off to Russia to kill Putin and they won't be able to stop them. I don't know.
Ugh. First of all, I would start domestic. I'd send it to fucking a bunch of Republicans' houses just to fuck with them.
Oh my god.
Not to kill them, just to have cockroaches everywhere.
Oh my god. Imagine controlling spiders and sending spiders to like Congress or something.
Yeah, and they just knock on the door. They're wearing a top hat and a cane. They do a number, and then they're like, "I gotta
Oh
go."
my god. Have the spiders take over Mitch McConnell.
He's already controlled by insects. They wouldn't let them in.
Oh.
You open up his skin, it's just fucking flies.
Like the fly that
Oh,
landed on Mike Pence's head.
that's what it came out of it.
That's where it really came from. It came from inside of
Yeah,
him.
he's like that Naruto character that has a whole like system in his body that insects live inside of. Delicious.
So you're choosing bees? Is that what you said?
I think I'm gonna choose bees because I can
Oh,
still do damage with
lovely.
that.
Yeah.
Just sting a bunch of people.
Oh, lovely. Sting your enemies.
Yeah, I'm about it. Do you need yours now? Oh wait, what would you pick first? What would you pick?
I think I would. Oh, I do like the bees. Bees, I feel like would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with bees. Although dolphins, orcas are also dolphins, by the way. I feel like I say this all the time and no one ever believes me. Killer whales are actually dolphins.
Well, I
Um,
knew they weren't whales, but I didn't know they were dolphins.
they're just really big. They're the biggest dolphin. So imagine controlling a horde of orcas. That'd be fun.
Aren't dolphins like super kind of rapey to other sea creatures, or
Listen,
is that seals?
no, I think it's dolphins.
I think it's dolphins.
I
So
think
is the orca like the largest rapist?
yes, actually, I'm pretty sure.
Work.
Orcas are fucked up.
Work. Oh god. Okay,
Dolphins will like play with their food too. Like they'll like I don't know what dolphins eat, but they'll like eat a seal or something. But then they'll like play with it, instead of just killing it. They'll play with it for
well, there,
fun.
it's like a game. It's like an after school game.
Uh, I'm gonna control bees as well. I think.
You can't we can pick multiple?
No, I no, just one. I'm picking bees. Bees
Okay.
is my option.
Great. You copied me.
I
Okay,
just want to
I
be
have
so badly.
BU. BU.
Bee lol.
Okay. I have a not even would you could you should it's more just like a choose one of these three. Would
Okay.
you rather be because like fuck Mary Kill?
Yeah.
Well, this one is would you rather be strangled to death, stabbed to death, or shot to death?
What? Okay. Strangled to death, shot to death, and what was the other one?
Stabbed to death.
Stabbed to
Now,
death.
so which one would you be most comfortable with for you or would want the most? And then which of those three would you do onto someone else? Would you strangle them, shoot them, or stab them?
I feel like being shot is probably the least painful and perhaps the
What if you're
quickest.
shot in the toe?
How am I gonna die from that? Am I just
A
bleeding
blood
out from
loss.
my toe?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
And it's also painful.
do I get to choose where I'm stabbed slash shot?
No.
Well then
No, the murderer just comes up to you and just tries their best. Listen, I'd want to be strangled because I love it.
I get it. We get it. You like being choked, all right?
And also like the idea of slowly losing oxygen, I'm sure is terrifying while the strangling's happening. But the slow loss of oxygen hopefully would sort of calm your brain down and slowly just you'd fall unconscious and just die. Like it wouldn't be that painful compared to being
Right.
stabbed or shot.
Right. I don't like
Yeah.
that, so I'm going to go with being shot.
Okay, so now which would you do to someone else? What method of your modus operandi would you have?
I think I'm gonna shoot somebody else as well.
I think I'm gonna stab him.
Oh, why are you
I love
changing?
knives. No, no, no. I'm saying I would want to be strangled if I had to die.
Yeah.
But if I wanted to kill someone, I'd stab them.
Okay, lit.
Well, you want to shoot them, I want to stab them. What's the big deal? I
So
was watching
if
it.
there was a murder and the two
Yeah.
suspects were me and you, if it's a stabbed wound, are you listening, FBI? If it's a stab wound, then
Oh,
Pat is the killer.
Yeah. Yeah, especially if it's like stabbed with one of those like fun fucking scissors that have the designs in them.
my god.
That's what I'm running around with. Those Crayola scissors that do zigzags.
I live.
I love. You know what the great thing is? Tuesday's gonna roll around, or Tuesday, oh my god, Wednesday's gonna roll around. This episode's gonna come out and be like, I can't wait to listen because I don't remember what happened. This is all
Great.
brand new information for me.
Great. It's gonna be perfect, and you can listen, and you're gonna have a fun time listening to us chat about Fire Emblem and whatever else
Yeah,
we talked
and
about.
listen to your parents having sex at your childhood home.
Thank you everybody for listening to this episode of the What Did the Gays Think podcast. Me and Pat actually have another podcast co-hosted with our friend
We
Jackie.
do.
It's called Under Queer Review, where we review the latest and greatest in queer media and determine if it passes the queer review. So check that out wherever you download podcasts. It's called Under Queer Review. We have another one of those coming out very soon, so keep your ears out.
Oh my god, can you tell them the topic we talk about?
Honestly, by the time that this episode comes out, that episode will have already be out.
Okay,
so we're going to be talking about A League of Their Own in that one.
We are.
Very excited about that one. We review lesbian baseball players. I'm into it. Make sure to follow us on Twitter if you don't already. That's where we post most of our updates. Our Twitter is @PrideEmpire, but the E is a 3.
The E is a 3.
You'll get notifications for when we post new episodes and other random stuff that we retweet. If you like games, we also stream on Twitch at What Do the Gamers Think? GAYMERS. Why can't I do anything? GM.
Are you high?
Yeah, it's
Are you high?
contact high from you, maybe. I don't know.
Across city lines.
We stream on Twitch at What Do the Gamers Think on Tuesdays and Thursdays at around 8:30 Eastern time. So come hang out with us if you are available at that time. And yeah, if you want to join our Discord server as well, we also post our notifications there. So you can click the link in the description of the episode to join our Discord server. And that is it. I am Matt Klubeck.
And I
am really high.
I can't. Oh no, I was gonna say something that we had said before in the episode to tie it back to it. I can't remember.
You can't remember what happened this episode?
I can't remember what happened this episode, so how am I supposed to do that? And I don't have dry knees because I use Nivea.
Great.
That's it. Yeah.
I love. All right, goodbye.
Goodbye.